911, what's your emergency?
You have to help us. He's bleeding. Oh my God, Sam!
Miss, please calm down. Please state the nature of your emergency.
There's been a crash. They're hurt. You have to help them.
We're dispatching units to your location. Please stay on the line until they arrive.
In a world where regrets are common,
I was ignorant to a lot of little things that nearly cost me my life.
I was scared with a lot of emotions running through me.
When I tell people I'm a survivor, they need to know what made it possible.
Welcome to the Dr. Vine Show, a podcast for people of all ages, highlighting and discussing health and well-being in grand style.
Welcome to another brand new exciting episode. If there is a word that has become more popular than coronavirus and COVID-19 recently, it is the word vaccine. The world is so fixated on the development of a vaccine as it is widely believed to prevent new coronavirus cases and enable life return back to normal. Yes, mass gatherings and crowds have been banned, and that included your potential trip to a movie theater to watch the latest blockbuster, or attending a big fat Indian wedding if you reside in that part of the planet. Popular belief is that if everyone is vaccinated, no one will have to worry about social distancing and masks and regular hand washing. People with chronic illnesses who are at the highest risk of COVID-19 infection can freely mix with other people if vaccinated. But is that worth the gamble? We'll discuss this next in the ICU section.
DICU. Listen to the health topics discussed intensively, the very important topics dissected into details. Get informed, stay informed.
Talking about gambles, many countries of the world have pre-ordered a vaccine that has not even passed all the phases of clinical trials. The UK has ordered a total of 340 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines from 6 different manufacturers as of September 2020. The European Union has done a deal worth 2.4 billion euros with one manufacturer, and the United States has ordered 800 million doses from 6 different companies too, with an option for an additional 1.6 billion. This highlights how proactive countries of the world are in trying to combat coronavirus pandemic and restore normalcy in the society. To shock you, there are an extraordinary 321 COVID-19 vaccines in development across the world. 321 vaccines in production right now, according to the Wellcome Trust. The director of Wellcome, Sir Jeremy Farrar, said, "We have no idea where the best vaccine that is safe and effective will come from." Some of the vaccines, like the one from Oxford University, are made with an adenovirus, the virus that causes common cold, which then delivers the COVID vaccine by itself. A little complicated than thought, isn't it? But don't worry about that, as the main goal of vaccination is to provide you with the immunity your body doesn't have. England's Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Jonathan, highlighted the reason why we should not be too fixated on a vaccine. In his word, we can't be sure we will get a vaccine. When I talk about a vaccine, the ideal vaccine is one that protects against infection, prevents its spread, and is safe to use. But in reality, this is not easily achievable. Taking HIV as an instance, despite being discovered and isolated in the 1980s, the virus still has no vaccine till date. This COVID-19 pandemic isn't also the first time scientists have gone into the laboratories to produce a vaccine against coronaviruses. The SARS outbreak, being a coronavirus-caused epidemic, led to more researches which have not yielded a vaccine till date. But there is good news, as the researchers and the researches from the past coronavirus-caused outbreaks mean that the search for a COVID-19 vaccine isn't really starting from zero. The current trend of face masks, social distancing, and hand washing are the vaccines we will need, at least until the virulence of the COVID-19 is little to non-existent. The vaccines that may finally be produced may be effective, but does it provide long-term immunity? Is it without side effects? Will it be safe for all age groups and gender? For now, we will never know. The golden triad of face mask, hand washing, and social distancing still stands, as masks reduce the spread of coronavirus. In the discharge summary, we shall find out if the current mask you have is your vaccine to COVID-19 or not.
The discharge summary, your top 5 health prescriptions.
Welcome to the discharge summary section of this podcast. This is your take-home lesson, above all. Masks have been found to be effective in preventing COVID-19 infections. But is yours a mask or just a face covering? Neck coverings, neck scarves, and bandanas are some of the very many items on the face masking as a face mask for COVID-19 prevention. The Duke University in the UK studied 14 different face coverings and their effectiveness in preventing COVID-19. Ranked number 1, the highest, was the N95 respirators, tightly fitted to the face, followed by surgical masks, and cotton masks came third. But not all cotton masks. Cotton masks that proved effective had a layer of synthetic material between two layers of cotton. Bandanas and neck coverings performed worse, not only because of the material it is composed of, but because in isolated areas where one is alone, the tendency to put them down from your face to your neck makes sure you carry along droplets lying around your exposed neck region all the way back to your face when re-wearing your so-called mask or bandanas in public. Face masks made from clothing can only offer a certain level of vaccination in quote if they are 2 layers or more. Your best bet of preventing COVID-19 infection is by wearing the right tight-fitted mask, social distancing, and regular hand washing or sanitizing of hands. Till next time, I remain yours truly, Dr. Vine.
You are listening to the Dr. Vine Show, the most educative show on the planet.